I added so many tool and armor sets to my Minecraft mod. Like, so many. Like, seriously, I might have a mental illness. The first new ore on our list is zinc. Zinc can be found very commonly underground, almost as common as copper. Zinc can be smelted and crushed. If you crush it, you get zinc dust. If you smelt it, you get zinc ingot. Zinc on its own doesn't have many uses, but I do plan to use it in like some other things. But for now, all you can do with it is combine it with copper in an alloy smelter. It's going to take its sweet time because it doesn't have a super version yet. Here it is. We got brass. Brass can be used to make instruments, suggested by this person. You can make a tuba, a trombone, a trumpet, and a bugle. They're just fun items that make noises. Currently, they use goat horn sounds, but I'm going to change it at some point. I just could not find good trumpet sound effects online for some reason. We'll see what I do. Next new ore on the list is tin. Find it underground. It's also common like zinc is, so you should not have trouble finding it for sure. And like zinc, it can be crushed and it can be smelted. Now with copper and tin, we can make something in the alloy smelter. We make bronze. And now bronze is an alternative to iron, which of course means that it has tools and stuff. It mines as fast as iron, attacks as fast as iron. It's the same as iron. But the key difference is that you don't use iron to make it. Because iron is really precious. It's used for a bunch of things. Copper and tin, not so much. And it's a lot more common. So what's an alternative to iron tools that's easier to get, I guess? Once you have the stuff for it, of course. Also, here's the brass block. And yeah, of course you can make bronze blocks. But you can also make bronze bars and bronze grates. Just like how you can make iron grates and iron bars, you can make bronze versions too, because it's an iron equivalent. Bronze doors are also planned, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I really need to upload this video, seriously. I mean, you can see over there, unfinished features. That's because originally this update was supposed to be something different, but I ran out of time. I don't have time to finish that stuff, so I'm doing this instead so I can make a video. These next 3 ores are found really deep underground, between Y30 and Y0. I gotta kill this brainless. They shouldn't be spawning outside of their area. Here's the first of these new ores. Trisoberyl, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'll mine all of this. Requires iron to be mined. All these new ores require iron to be mined. Next one on the list, topaz. And lastly, moissanite. All 3 of these ores do pretty much the same thing, they just look different. Now all these tools act as the same thing. They are all alternatives to diamonds. What that means is if we want to use them, we have to refine them, just like diamonds and evil stone. Quick refresher, this is how you refine diamonds. You need conch. Same thing for evil stone. And same thing for these new ores. Let's put in some Trisoberyl. And I'm going to build more of these alloy smelters. There we go, we got some refined Trisoberyl. Let's do the same with the topaz and the moissanite. Now that they're refined, we can use them, and they're the exact same as diamond. That's because, like bronze, these are alternatives. You can make tools as good as diamond without having to use diamonds for them. Because diamonds are used for quite a few things, and you'd probably want to use them on those things instead of tools and armor, right? There is a key difference, though. You cannot mine obsidian with any of these pickaxes. You still need a diamond pickaxe if you want to mine obsidian and stuff. That's because they all mine as fast as diamond, same durability, whatever. They're the same as diamond. But they're still technically iron level, so they can't mine all the stuff that diamond is used to mine, like obsidian and tungsten. Of course, though, they also have blocks. The last new ore in this update is this stuff. You find it under wheat field biomes, but actually pretty high up, so you only have to dig down a few blocks to start finding it. Mine it up, it can be mined with wooden tools. Petrified wheat. Let me grab a bunch of this, because it's actually maybe more interesting than all these other tools. Now, petrified wheat is only used to make tools, but these tools have special features. Now these tools are as good as stone. They're a stone alternative, but they're a little harder to get, so this is what makes them kind of worth it for anyone who might want them, I guess. I don't know. Look what happens when I mine a block with them. It feeds you. Every time you break a block with these tools, you get some hunger back. Although these tools don't have a lot of durability, so you can't use it that much. But it will provide quite a bit of food. And now the sword you make from this, the Weedo 9 Tails, is a little different. Yeah, breaking blocks with it will feed you. But also if I hit an enemy, it'll feed me. And stone swords are a pretty good weapon. Also, the axe will also feed you. Worth noting, though, that when you hit enemies with a Weedo 9 Tails, it actually steals hunger from them as well. It siphons it from other enemies. Which normally doesn't matter in single player, but if you're PvPing with this thing, you can use it on somebody to just delete their hunger and take it for yourself. Occasionally underground, you'll come across this. This is a geode. It could have a covalency gemstone inside. You can see here I got the crusty, agreeable, itchy, zealous, saturated covalency gemstone. Oh, I got the same one. Nice. And this is quartz. Most of the time, you'll get quartz from these. You're not always going to get one of the gems, although I'm getting really lucky. Like, really, really lucky. I'm getting less quartz than I am gemstones. And of course, you can use these gemstones to make rings, and only rings. I thought these had more uses, but I guess not. I'm going to have to add some uses for these. We already know about tungsten. That's not a new ore for this video, but it does have a new use. With 3 tungsten and 3 iron, you can make 6 ultra sharp spike traps. Now, these are pretty much identical to the original spike trap, with the original spike trap is doing 1 tick of damage, and the ultra sharp does double that. So these are way more dangerous, but more expensive. They also appear commonly in this new structure. More on that in the next video. This next ore is found extremely rarely in very small amounts, kind of like its real life counterpart. Now, when I mine it, I gotta be really careful because it'll disappear from my inventory after 5 seconds. This is Astatine. Pick it up, and it also damages you because it's radioactive. So it'll damage you similar to how uranium does. You can see when I pick it up, and after a few seconds, it disappears from my inventory. Here's what the blocks of it look like. They're pretty cool looking, but remember, they're going to disappear because they're astatine. Now, astatine currently only has 1 use, and it can be used to make vaccines, but I'm going to add more uses for it in the future. I want it to be like a late game crafting thing. Maybe I'll add a special version that explodes when it disappears. I don't know, we'll see. Now, this last set of tools is post-alien invasion, and they don't use any ore. You know about the technology armor? I'm sure you do. This stuff has been in the mod forever. But now we finally have some tools to accompany that armor. We make it with unfamiliar metal, alien technology, and diamonds. Here's the tech shovel. Here's the tech pickaxe, tech axe, tech hoe, and currently there's a recipe conflict with the tech sword, so I'm just gonna give myself one. Sorry, tech saber is what it's called. And here they are. The tech pickaxe is meant to be the laser pickaxe from industrial bases. Now these tools are on par with netherite, but they have a special quirk. It may not look like it, but these things mine fast. Yeah, this stuff mines faster than gold tools, which are the fastest vanilla tool tier. I'm probably going to add other abilities to these tools too. We'll see. You know, they're meant to be endgame, so maybe. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, join my Discord, follow my Twitter. Subscribe to my second channel. Visit my website. Now, I'm not actually going to fully release this update like how I normally do with the video. I'm actually going to be waiting till this stuff over here is done, because I want it all to be finished for one big update. Because this is all meant to be in the same update, but you know. I got an ear infection, and then I had some other real-life obligations, so I wasn't able to do videos for a while, unfortunately. And it also delayed this update a bunch and kind of screwed it up. But yeah, I'm going to fully finish the update so it's at a point where I like it, release it to you guys, and we'll be good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and bye.